Welcome back to Popson. Hi, let's play some more Europa Universalis. Before we're playing as Genoa, we're going for our custom achievements on this competition. We have to grab all of India for the Master of India achievement, while keeping Genoa the most powerful trader in the world, which it should still be, and it is. It even bounced back up, now that we have Tunis back, I suppose. It should bounce up even more once we have our trade power back overseas. Well, no, not overseas, but what's it called? It's a name for it. Trade power. I'm looking for you, and I'm looking for overextension. Trade power abroad, minus 89%. We want that back, obviously, and that's going to happen once we get our cores and we're no longer overextended. We have this overextended because we took a giant chunk of land out of Persia. We took even more than we're currently coring, because we also released a vassal here, Khorasan. They don't like us right now. Well, they like us, but they're also rebellious because I forced their religion. But hey, stuff happens. They should give me a decent amount of cores in Persia, and that's more than I thought that would be. Excellent. This is going to be a very, very good expansion. Good choice, I think. Now, it does mean that we are 2 over our diplomatic relations limit, and I'm very, very tempted to drop an ally, which I guess would be Mr. Pope Man, because they are the only non-great power we have among our allies, right? And technically it's negative to have a great power. If you have the choice between equally powerful people and one is a great power and one is not, you'd want them not to be a great power. So you can't be intervened upon as easily. But obviously we want them to be more powerful, and I assume the French are a bit more powerful than, the Pope Man. The Pope does tend to punch above their weight. But still, that's not... We might want to drop the Pope there. It is going to reduce our income of papal influence, because we have that opinion modified. Our opinion is going to drop down if we're not allied. How improved are we? Pretty improved. Yeah, the Pope has some things against us too. Allied to rival. Pish tosh. Let's grab the mercantilism anyway. Should I or should I not drop the Pope here? So we're paying 1 dip a month. That's a lot of dip. It's like reducing our ruler by 1 stat, obviously. And I think they don't add too much. They do help as a bulwark against the Neapolitans. I'm torn here. I am a slight bit torn. Really, that's the only option other than just eating the decrees. Maybe I just eat the decrees for now. It'll be fine. Now I want to go to war with Mr. M here at some point. Ideally, yeah, the Spaniards actually paid off some of their debt. So I'm not in a rush to declare this war now. I wanted to declare it so we break up this alliance. But if the Spaniards are not in debt enough that they won't join, then I don't see why. You must really hate me. Attitude towards enemies, 43. That's the attitude towards me, right? Well, you rivaled me, didn't you? I assume I can't make you unrival me. But improve relations anyway. Let's see if that works. We want a tiny bit of a break here, so that we can deal with all the coring. So I don't mind spending all my diplomats for a moment on improving opinion. We should spend money though. And there's so much money to spend. Now, all my trade company regions really want the harbor. Even though I don't know how you use a harbor over here. And the brokers exchange. And then I think on the coastal ones I also want military administration for the sailors. Although we're currently very good on sailors, so we should probably also be building a bunch of boats. So you have the harbor and the thing. I don't know that there's a good overview over this. I mean, I know this tooltip here tells me that we need a brokers exchange in 11 areas. Doesn't really say where, so sure. Iraq or Ravi? Alright, I was thinking about releasing Iraq, so let's not do anything down there. Not right now, at least. Keep looking for some money to spend. Most places seem to be properly equipped here. You aren't, but I only have the one province there. You are. Alright, trade company investments. You... Well, you're not part of a trade company. Oh, because you're part of the empire? Assuming I remove you from the empire. Oh, I might not be able to. I don't know. Continent-wise, we'll see. But I can add these. Folks, we'll certainly want to upgrade that center of trade eventually. But now's not the time. Can I upgrade you? Click. And... not click. You. Can't do it yet. Because we don't have the core. Right? Wait, oh no, because it's not mine. That's a reason, I suppose. Boats. We can build more trade boats, and so we shall get that trade power in our home node to exorbitant levels, and maybe use them elsewhere too. We are over our force limit. This is fine. I'm gonna go a bit over our force limit there, but not too much. Alright, buildings then. What about manufactories? Yes. And there goes my money. It's very easy to spend money if you just spam manufactories. Corn rubber. Not the most important core. It's like 4% overextension, but it is a core. Yeah, sure. Be part of the trade company. And we did fire our military advisor, I remember, yesterday, so we want to get a new person. Still don't like any of these. Do I give it another go? Yeah, let's fire them again. I want somebody that helps with combat, yeah. Rothenburg wants to join my trade league. We should check on the trade league thing. But Rothenburg, I mean, it is in a node we're steering in. Sure. Let's have a quick look at inviting people. It won't work right now because we're improving with a bunch of people. That's fine. I think our population is surprisingly low. I think we're lacking a rival, right? I feel like Spain rivaled me and I didn't counter-rival them yet. Come on, game. The thing is, this costs me a lot of monarch points because I'm not picking an advisor there. Spain's the only option. I don't need to right now, so I won't. What I should do is have a quick look at our states thing here. Do you help? Wait, are you helpful? Ah, look at this. Look at this. I can actually... Ah, cool. Not what I was looking for, but actually very useful. We are gonna use that a lot soon. What I wanted was to do this. I wanted to turn off most of my edicts. Except for trade protection at home. I'm surprised I have this few edicts. I assume I haven't done this for a while, so I usually accrue a lot of edicts over time. Surprising I didn't. DACA is our trade efficiency. I assume trade efficiency. I mean, I'm just gonna check the efficiency. I don't know which one makes me more money. Now, can I have somebody? No. Is this just a no? It's just not giving me combat, guys. You know how many monarch points this is costing me? Grumble. One more. I mean, there's no guarantee that once I actually roll somebody there that has the right stat on them, that they are either +3, which I want, or at least promotable. I think you are promotable, right, discipline guy? You must be. Yes. I'm actually lacking the money now to promote +4, but we make some money. Gee, that fort maintenance. Holy frick. It's a lot of money. Not turning off my forts because I want the army thingamabob to stay high. Army tradition here. And yeah, we're still not quite at the maximum level there anyway. Even though I'm paying for all these forts. I built some. No, money's coming back. Do I run the +4 promotion? I think I do. Gotta turn that money to something useful, right? Milan became Protestant. Well, do we still have like centers of reformation and stuff, or is that over now that the League War is over? No, they're still busy doing their stuff. Pretty high range on those, so I shouldn't be too afraid, but still not the greatest. Not the greatest at all. Some random American nation once again spying on me. Weird. How are we looking truce-wise? Let's have a quick check on that. It's not really helpful, is it? QQ in September 88, so that is certainly an option. Then Mazandaran in 91. December this year. It's probably fine. Are you protected by the Mamluks? You are. And we could use that fact to get into war against the Mamluks without involving the Spaniards. That seems kind of poor though. Portugal attacking Tunis. I actually like that because I don't want those Barbary pirates raiding my coast anymore. I'll check real quick. If I release Iraq, yeah, we lose Sinjar and Tikrit as expected. Not nothing, but not tons. And then we get the cores, so we can do reconquest, especially on Baghdad. But then we have another subject which we can't really afford. That costs dip again, which is not great. Is there some way I can? I don't know. If there's a way, well, certainly a way. I could just release Iraq and do that attack. I should check whether or not we're gonna hit the Mamluks. I assume they'll join. If they don't join, then I think I will release Iraq and attack QQ. If I don't release Iraq, I do have a claim on Baghdad, which is the most important thing. It just would be so much nicer not to have to pay for it. Not sure. Do you have a claim here that I do? Because we do want to hit Mazandaran. Well, they ally to QQ. And clearly I can just use Mazandaran to get into war with QQ. But if we attack them without co-belligerenting them, it's going to be very expensive to take land. It's going to cost me a bunch of dip too. Meh. Not sure. But let's keep getting alright here. We're still down one merchant. Right, because I disabled the one policy. Now, what about the Ligurian Balkan Company? Don't have 51% of the trade power, not remotely. That's impressive. Ligurian Balkan Company. Now, what kind of region are we talking about here? Because this is utterly useless. I would assume, or I did assume that I would see trade company regions there, but I didn't. How do I see that? It's not this map mode. Certainly not the trade map mode, because it's clearly spanning more than one thing here. Trade company. Could be like... It's not even this level. It's also not on the subcontinent level. What kind of... Oh wait, it's highlighting everything every time. I see, it's not actually showing me where the company is. I see. This trade company is located in the Balkan Charter, has power on the Ragusa node. Ligurian Balkan Company. So it's the Ragusa thing then? It's the one that we have here. Anatolian Charter. Is that it? No. It's the Ligurian Anatolian Company, clearly. Balkan Charter. So it must be you, right? Yeah, okay. First of all, let's add provinces. Do we? What didn't we add? Didn't we add Ragusa already? Oh. I mean, we didn't. It's fairly Protestant. Let's remove it. I think we added to the trade company, right? Do want the trade power over here more than anything else. Sure. Yoink, and then we upgrade that center of trade. And are you being suppressed? You are being suppressed. Good. Help, help. Being repressed. Now, you're still telling me that I don't have enough power here. You are 40.2%. So we just need to grab more land in the Ragusa node, I suppose. Or develop it a lot. Build a bunch of marketplaces, maybe? Have you got marketplaces? Let's build this marketplace in Yerevan, shall we? I don't even remember where that is. But that seems like a good place to build a marketplace. Yep, Persia node. Heck yeah. I didn't need to do it through this interface, but I wanna. 20. I don't know if I've ever seen 20 on the marketplace. I must have. And then Imereti and Rasht. I mean, I'm gonna build them in Antioch, but they're not great. They're not the places I need. Could call back the guy from the Commonwealth. Maybe they like me enough for now. Because I do want to check on the Mamlukian willingness to defend QQ. They're quite willing. Quite willing. But yet war with the Portuguese. Interesting. That might reduce that willingness to not a lot if and when you get hurt in this war. So you're fighting Tunis, Mamluks and Marrakesh. You're fighting Portugal and their subjects, which is not a ton. I don't know if Portugal knew what they were doing there. getting into Mamlukian territory there. Or getting themselves into war with Mamluks. Subsidizing Mantua. That's funny. Don't seem to be defender of the faith, at least I don't see it. It's probably good for us. Because we do want to keep hitting Sunni people. Probably. Speaking of hitting Sunni people, what about those Austrians though? They lost the League War, but they're still allied to pretty much everybody. And everybody would come in. Even the Pope is defending you. And none of my friends would come in. Yeah, okay. Still not attacking Austria as much as I want to. To Iraq or not to Iraq? The Mamluks, even though they're no longer a great power, they're still powerful. I have to consider that when and if I decide to attack the Qiqians. Cores are coming in. We actually don't have... Oh, that's not our separatists. Our subject would have separatists. Can I see them in here? I feel like there's a way, right? Yeah, Persian separatists. Here they are. I probably want to go and crunch the Persian separatists before I do any wars against the Mamluks. Probably. I don't like allowing any sort of re-coalitioning. So I do want to keep the East on their toes. But I also want to eat QQ. How much do I want to eat QQ? I mean, Baghdad would be very nice. Yeah, we kind of want to steer from here into... Well, we don't really care where it goes. Just don't want it to be staying there. I should probably release Iraq. I didn't even fully core Tikrit. Nor Sinjar, right. We only did the half core. So we're not even losing all that much. I'm building them a plantation. But hey. And the nice thing about, well, one of the nice things about Reconquest War is that we don't have to bother with AE. It generates very little, 25% aggressive expansion. And also my subject won't have to pay anything in admin. Won't have rebellion issues and all that. Because they'll have their land already cored, because it is their core. Yeah, that Khorasan Liberty Desire is gonna stay a problem for a while. Yeah, I won't be able to. I just thought that I might be able to convert Iraq before I release it, but that's not how that works. Even if I convert both my Iraqi provinces to Catholic, it looks at the most development, I believe that's how it works, of all Iraqi cores. And that will be, whatever this is, Shia. So I'd get another subject with an incorrect religion. Which ain't awesome. You're looking at those Persians, 70%. Okay, not the worst leader. I think the other guy had more siege. I think I'm gonna stop the suppression of this. Now that I think about it. These guys are gonna rise up anyway. The earlier they rise up, the earlier I kill them. And I can go do other things. Seems logical to me. Tech. No tech yet. And we're still doing okay on monarch points, even though I'm spending all that dip for essentially nothing. But I mean, having all the money and being able to re-elect a lot is just very, very helpful, of course. I'll gain to inflation, yep, because I don't want the other thing. I also don't want my corruption to be above 1. I probably forget to reduce it, but for now I'm gonna go and do some. Let's do just 1 tick. Let's do just 1 monthly tick of giant corruption reduction. And let's do another. Reasoning is that there is a positive event if you have less than 1 corruption. Ooh! It's probably not due to this. Aristocrats reject the Republic. Well, let's send the army to Pisa then. It's treason then. Yes. Show them what a republic is. Get crunched. Choose the Mantua. That's fine, I think. Let's show them the treason. And pop. Do I need to do any suppression around here? No, right? None of this is... no. And I do think I built some extra transports. Well, 1 extra transport. So I can transport my mercenary army. I assume that's going to be useful. How do you feel, Mr. Mamluk? Yeah, there's no way they're going to be hurt that much in the Portuguese war. Yeah, the Portuguese are not doing well. I assume they'll be able to hold the strait, because they should have the navy, so this war should drag a long time. But the Mamluks are not going to be hurt a lot, so... I guess we should probably fight him here. The more I think about it. Because we can piece them out for not land, get them a decently long truce, and may break up their alliance with the Spanish. I feel like my pronunciation is just dropping these days. It gets worse and worse and worse. Probably because I'm tired a lot. I mean, I'm always tired, but maybe more tired than usual. What was I willing to do here? I want to spend my admin. I have a few things I can spend on. I can just drop the inflation. I probably should just do that. Inflation. Here we go, 2.7%. While we're not in the age of absolutism, this doesn't cost me anything except for admin. That's gonna be nice. Would love to build more of these trade companies, trading posts, but I don't think I can. Otherwise, it's development. Also, I should think. Wrong place to be. Get in there. Attach. And I guess we get them over to Mamluk Town, right? Why don't you take me to Mamluk Town? I do want to eat you when the truce comes up, right? And you ally to the Cucuans. Oh, which means I can co-belligerent you when I declare on QQ, right? So we want to wait until July 91. I'll release Baghdad. Iraq. I'll declare on QQ and Mazandaran. And I'll fight the Mamluks for it. Sure. Break up that Spanish alliance. Seems fine. That means just flowing here. Also, money is... Let's spend money so we can make some more money. So that's how we roll around here. Yeah, Quaswin. Tabriz. Azov. Zanjan, sure. But actually I wanted to spend some admin. So sort by price, find ourselves a place that's not Ferrara, that can take some admin clicks, like maybe Naxos here. Naxos. Naxos. Edict. Development. Have some. Yeah, go ahead and spy on us, Mantua, if you feel like that's going to save you from anything. Do I want more Milanese claims? Not really. Well, Cremona and all the Western Milanese stuff. So maybe yes, actually. Let's go ahead and build some spies. Construct them. And I look at my phone and I'm completely out of the game. Right, True Blues has ended. Not super relevant. I could re-elect. I'm not super into re-electing because our tradition still isn't great. 3-1-2 is not better than the usual. Well, slightly better than the usual 1-1-4s. It's a bit more equally spread. But it costs us 4 tradition, which I don't like. I feel like I'm gonna find us a new person here. Yeah, stab cost is garbage too. By garbage I mean useless. Now if I take anybody but the traders, then we'll have, well, if I take the guilds, I'll have the guilds in power. If I take the aristocrats, I'll have the aristocrats in power. And if I take the traders, I will still have the guilds in power, I think. But the traders give dip. I don't want dip. What do I want? It's an argument for mill. Yeah, let's take mill. For a bunch of reasons. One of that is the aristocrats are going to be back in power, which gives me an extra 5 morale, which is going to be useful in the war against the Mamluks. Oof. Unfortunately, very heavily focused on mill there. Another is that we kind of want to hire a general or two. And, yeah. To do that, we need some mill. And then we can always spend mill to have more tradition. Kind of makes sense to me. Now, professionalism and land force limit. How do we want to roll here? Let's see, that's 10 cannons. Good. That's 6 and 8. Medium. Get you up to 10 cannonet. And then not 20 infantry. It's pretty close to the limit. I guess it does allow me to make 3 more cannons here. This way we get more troops, obviously. We also spend some of our manpower, which we're close to maximum. Ugh. I elected you so I get +5 morale, not -5. Good thing I never meant to re-elect you anyway. Now how about those rebels, Iraq? Please don't tell me you're... No. Did I call you Iraq? You're not Iraq. You are Khorasan. I do want an Iraqi subject very soon. Yeah, the rebels. Stop your suppression, crush them, come back. And then I think you can already walk over to Mosul. And what else was I thinking about? This is still fine. Oh, we're 35 minutes in, even though nothing happened. Oh well. I guess we're not getting that war this episode. Let's have you walk over there. No, let's have you stay here. Because we are going to try and eat up Misandrian at the same time. Next episode. And we just quickly have the mercs do it. And then move them into the real war as well. Truce is up in July. Maybe we should stay a tiny bit more in this episode so I can declare my war. And then when I've declared my war... oof. Yeah. I'll take 10% discipline. For how long? Probably not a long time, but that's huge. Where's my bonus? Inspiration leader. That's 6 years. That's nuts. I'll take it. Yeah, let's do play a bit more quickly here. Did we build the thing? We didn't quite. I don't know what happens to the plantation when I release Iraq, is my thinking. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Because I'm going to release Iraq. Why couldn't I keep that sneeze in for a couple more minutes? Iraq. Release it. Yeah, I'm going to be Shia, unfortunately, but yeah. Are you still building? Yeah, the progress was lost on the manufactory. It's just money. It'll be fine. But obviously that's not nice, but it's good to know. Truce is still there. Where's my... Wait, where's my anti-Misandrian? Oh, there you are. My anti-Misandrian army. There's the truce. No, there's the truce. We get you into place, and then we declare. Yeah, we're not super in place to beat up the these folks here. The QQans, but we're in okay place. We do have the edict going, right? The policy for the extra shock? We do. Grab a leader. Can't believe I have no leaders. Let's grab a few here. Not the best ones. Honestly, I'm gonna grab one more. One more. You over here. Movement guy on there. You have your own. I mean, we do have the extra leaders we just get for free for having the mercenaries, but still. Alright, so now the plan is to do this, right? We declare on QQ. We use Reconquest on, say, Baghdad. We co-belligerent Misandrian. Let's make sure Misandrian has no other friends. They do not. So again, take core Baghdad, co-belligerent Misandrian. And start another big war. I mean, this is not nobody we're fighting here. We do have more cannons and more horses than we do on our side. I could call in the Commonwealth. I should, right? Let's bring the friends. That does add some numbers. It's probably fine. We might not get control, but we're not planning to take land from the mountains anyway, so it's fine if they take some control over there. It's alright. Right. Third time's the charm. Declare war. Misandrian, Baghdad, Commonwealth. Go. And then finally put a cut in here. Thank you folks for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. If you have anything at all to say, then that comment section is just the place for you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.